Hey guys, KIRAKKIRAMEI here with a double review. This time I'll be reviewing the Kirameki Ken Deluxe Kiramei Sword and the Kirameki Ju Deluxe Kiramei Shot from Mashin Sentai Kiramager. These are the two sidearms of the Kiramagers, which can be used on their own or be combined together into a super weapon. The Kiramei Sword is sold on its own, whereas the Kiramei Shot includes the shot itself and 10 Kiramei bullets. So, let's get started. First up, we'll look at the Kiramei Sword. So design-wise, it is a bit generic, having this kind of rocket ship kind of shape to it, with the sloping wings to the side, as well as the long, pretty basic looking blade. But the key point is in the materials and the kind of coloration of it. So, the base body is this kind of pretty basic white. We have the Kiramager symbol right here, which are 5 jewels combined together. But then we also have a lot of clear plastic with glitter in the mold, as well as in here we have what they call a Kiramei seal, which is basically this kind of cracked hollow foil sticker that we can see, or that you will see, on a lot of the toys in the line. So look at some nice orange accents, and it's designed to look like it was carved from a gemstone. On the back we have the battery compartment, and it takes 2 AAAs, a speaker here, trigger here, and the power switch, which is right here. We also have this kind of charging meter right here, as well as a button right there. So turning it on, you'll get a confirmation sound as well as some lights. And you can see that alternates between red and green lights to go along with the red and green arrows. So if we press the trigger, you'll get one of 2 alternating attack sounds. If we press the button once, we'll get the Kiramei shield. And so you get a kind of shielding attack sound, or basically a shielding sound. If we press it again, we'll get the Kiramei charge. Which will give you a circular attack sound, ending with the announcement, CHECKMAGE. So again, we have the Kiramei shield, and the Kiramei charge. Next we have the Kiramei shot. So at first glance, this is a pretty generic looking design. Again, it has the solid white and clear blue with the glitter and the orange accents, as well as once again the Kiramager symbol on the side. If we look carefully at it, you can see it's got this design like a tire here near the trigger, as well as a spoiler on the back for this lever that will be used for the main gimmick, making it kind of look like a bit of a race car. So, taking that into consideration and the fact that the Kiramei sword looks like a shuttle, it's possible that the Kiramei shot represents the land vehicles, and the Kiramei sword represents the sky vehicles. We also have this big kind of tube sticking out of here, as it was a bit of a more toy-like move. The Kiramei shot actually fires projectiles, that being these foam discs called Kiramei bullets. So you can see these blue foam discs with a hole in the center, just so it's not a choking hazard. And it has the same magic circle around it as the Kiramei changer. So, you can turn it on right here. Got the power switch, and this one again takes 2 AAAs. We have the activation sound. No lights on this one this time. And if you're wondering, the Kiramei seal is here on the top. So if you pull the trigger, we'll get a basic shooting sound. Nothing happens if you press and hold the trigger. Then if you pull like the lever, we get the Kiramei charge, and so if we pull the trigger, you'll get the CHECKMAGE attack. Now of course, this does have that firing gimmick, so to use it, you want to take this cap here, twist it until it unlatches, and then pull it out. You want to load in the Kiramei bullets. And this thing can hold up to 5 Kiramei bullets at once. So basically you have 5 to use with the Kiramei shot plus 5 extras. So you can get them in there. Then you put back on the cap, making sure that you line up the arrow here with the one here, and twist to the right. Then we can do that again. As you can see, it fires pretty fast. And again, it works whether or not you have the Kiramei bullets loaded in. That being said, you want to try and kind of trick it into firing more than 5. Pardon me, I was just gathering the rest of them. Sure, you can load them in. However, if you try to pull back the lever, it won't work. And that's because there's this button here, and this, when pressed, is what allows you to pull back the lever, basically an unlocking lever. And you get the idea. As you can also see, this plunger here is what allows it to push the bullets further down, and this allows you to fire them one after the other. And finally, we can combine the two weapons together. And for this, you want to make sure that both of them have the power switch on. So to combine them, you want to take the handle of the Kiramei sword and slide it into this railing on the bottom of the Kiramei shot. And when you do so, it'll get a combination of sounds from the two of them. And with that, you'll have made the Kiramei Buster. So as you can see, it now becomes this kind of long cannon and rifle type weapon. And this of course does change the sounds. For the Kiramei sword, if you press the button, you'll get a sparkling sound as well as a continuing flashing lights. Or continuous flashing lights rather. And if you press and hold the trigger for the Kiramei shot, the basic shooting sound now turns into a machine gun sound. And of course we have the special attack. So, we'll load up the shot. In this case we'll just use one Kiramei bullet. Pull back the lever and then we'll get the KIRAKKIRAMEI charge. And of course this does work even if you don't have Kiramei bullets in. load in another one so we can get a side view of the firing action. This is a little addendum piece that I'm adding in because I forgot to do it during the main filming. So I'm actually going to be throwing it in between that last segment and the conclusion. Because one thing I forgot to do is show you guys how to take apart the Kiramei Buster. And so to do that, got these two little panels right here. And the left one is actually the button that allows you to take them apart. So if you press and hold that down, it allows you to take it apart. So, connecting. And disassembling. And there we go. So overall, while these aren't the most complex sidearms in the world, like with the Kiramei changer, I would say that they're simple yet fun. The Kiramei sword is a pretty basic sword, but it does have some nice lights and sounds, as well as the two different attacks you can get from the button. And the Kiramei shot, while it is a lot more toyetic than some other sidearm guns, is still fun, and you know, just from a play value sense, it is actually pretty fun to actually be able to fire something from your Sentai sidearm rather than just having it make some light and sounds to go along with it. And as I showed, it does fire the Kiramei bullets quite well. Plus it comes with extras, so even if you lose one or two, you'll still be able to use 5 at once. And of course, they can combine into the Kiramei Buster, and it's been a little bit of a while since we've had a Buster type weapon, especially one that's made from 2 different sidearms. So, while these are the kind of things that you could pretty easily pass on, I'd say that, for what they're worth, they are enjoyable if you decide to pick them up. Next time we'll be getting into the mechs, where I'll be reviewing the deluxe Kiramei, as well as the deluxe Mashin Roland and Mashin Lifton. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KIRAKKIRAMEI, riding off.